Eternatus is the most powerful legendary Pokemon, but does that make it a Pokemon God? Hey, this is GatorX, and now that we've all played through Sword and Shield, we can talk about the newest addition to the Pokemon Pantheon, Eternatus. In previous videos, I've discussed powerful legendary Pokemon and what exactly their role could be in the Pokemon universe. Eternatus, though, seems a bit weird. What we do know is that its Pokedex entry states it has been buried in the ground after arriving from space 20,000 years ago. Alright, so that seems relatively similar to Necrozma. It crash-landed, and being buried underground caused its energy to seep into the land of the region, which resulted in some changes. In the case of Eternatus, it caused the Dynamax phenomenon to occur in certain areas of the Galar region. If it comes from space, would that then make it an Ultra Beast? Perhaps. For a definitive answer on this, I'd say we need to wait on the card game, but for now I'd say sure, why not. Although I would venture to say that Eternatus is a straight up very similar species to Ultra Necrozma. They're both partially dragon types that come from space and are imbued with a great energy. In Necrozma's case, it's aura, while Eternatus's is max energy? Yeah, let's go with that. And with two extremely powerful dragon Pokemon that come from somewhere beyond the stars, it makes us realize that despite getting to explore some of Ultra Space, we've seen nothing in the grand scheme of the larger Pokemon universe. There are these giant beings that almost seem to be drawn to Earth, possessing powers that change the Pokemon of the region. One interesting thing I want to bring up is that many other important and powerful Pokemon are also Dragon-type. If there are even more Pokemon like these, they're also likely partially Dragon-type. Eternatus, when at full power, even bends space-time around it simply by existing, possibly even having a power over space and time that rivals Palkia and Dialga. Although the more important question might be, where did Eternatus come from? I suspect that it's a similar story to possibly Necrozma and the other Ultra Beasts. As we've discussed in the past, Arceus is only observed through legends to have created a few Pokemon as well as the Sinnoh region, and possibly Earth. Arceus itself was created by the original spirit. Of course, whether the original spirit was a sentient god or the result of a Big Bang, we don't know. What we do know is that it created Arceus, and potentially several other beings that scattered throughout the Pokemon universe, which then gave it shape. And extremely powerful beings such as Ultra Necrozma and Eternatus were likely also formed from the original spirit, and are just as ancient as Arceus. There could even potentially be more beings out there that are meant to govern over certain aspects of the universe. Although unfortunately, aside from that, it almost feels as if Eternatus' place in the universe is pretty cut and dry, or at least that there's not much more information about it that we could deduce anything else. Mostly because it just sort of shows up at the end of the story while the main focus remains on Chairman Rose. But let me know what you think about Eternatus as well as some of the other Pokemon of the universe. What exactly is Eternatus doing here despite it being potentially the most powerful Pokemon in the universe? At least when it's in its Eternamax form. Leave a comment below and we'll continue the discussion down there. If you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out and will make you a member of the Eternamax squad, whatever. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.